Welcome back to Coins Tool. Today, we've got an incredible story about the 1968 Lincoln penny. Yes, that small copper coin could be worth a lot, up to a whopping $1.9 million asterisk. Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay tuned because we're going to break down exactly why this penny is so valuable, what makes it special, and how you might find one of these gems yourself. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1968 Lincoln penny was minted in two primary locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Today, we'll be focusing on the Denver minted coin, which is distinguished by the D mint mark, located just below the date on the front of the coin. That in 1968, the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, almost 2.8 billion, to be exact. That makes this penny sound pretty common, right? But as collectors know, it's all about the details. And there's one specific version of this penny that stands out from the rest, giving it a jaw-dropping value of up to $1.9 million. So, what makes the 1968 Lincoln penny worth so much money? There are a few key reasons. Let's talk about errors, condition, and rarity. First off, errors can make coins incredibly valuable. In the case of the 1968 penny, one of the reasons for its high value is a rare minting error that only a handful of these coins have. Imagine a penny that's got something completely unique about it, like a double die error. A double die asterisk is when a coin is struck twice, resulting in doubling of the letters, numbers, or details. For 1968 pennies, doubling on the obverse, meaning the front side of the coin, especially around the date and the word liberty, is what you want to look for. Another factor is condition. A coin in perfect condition, known as MS 67 or higher, can command massive premiums. Coins that were carefully preserved without scratches, nicks, or signs of wear are far more valuable than those that were circulated. The higher the grade, the greater the value. Some of these high-grade 1968 pennies have been found in old collections, and if they've been properly stored, they can be in near mint or uncirculated condition, which significantly raises their price. And finally, we have rarity. Although billions were minted, only a small number of these 1968 pennies have been graded as perfect or near perfect by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. The combination of a high-grade rating and a unique error like the double die can push the value of this penny up into the millions. Let's talk about a few real-life examples to put this into perspective. In recent years, collectors have paid extraordinary sums for rare pennies from the 1960s. For the 1968 penny, we've seen instances where a coin with the double die obverse, graded at MS 67, was sold at auction for over $100,000. But what about that $1.9 million figure I mentioned earlier? Well, a specimen rumored to be in almost perfect condition with significant doubling and other unique features is believed to have reached offers close to that staggering price in private sales. This is because of its scarcity. Only a handful of similar coins are known to exist. So, if you happen to find a 1968 penny that has these characteristics, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Okay, so now you might be wondering, how can I find out if I have one of these valuable pennies? Let's walk through it. First, grab a magnifying glass or, even better, a jeweler's loupe. You'll need to get a really close look at your 1968 penny. Check the date, look at the numbers 1968 carefully and see if you notice any doubling. Doubling can look like a slight shadow or a repeated line around the digits. Also, look at the word liberty and in God we trust. Any signs of doubling here could indicate a double die error. Next, examine the overall condition of the coin. Is it shiny, free from scratches or fingerprints? If it appears to be in excellent condition, it might be worth getting professionally graded. Coins graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC hold much more value in the market. These companies assign a grade that ranges from 1 to 70, and a higher grade means a higher value. Finally, if you think you've got something special, it's worth taking it to a coin dealer or an expert for further evaluation. Sometimes it's not just about visible errors, it could be a slight variation that a trained eye can spot. Now let's talk about the current market value. Generally speaking, a typical 1968D penny that's been circulated is worth about 1 cent, maybe a little more to a collector, like around 10 to 25 cents if it's in decent condition. However, if you have a high-grade, uncirculated coin, the value can jump to around $50 to $100. If you're fortunate enough to have a double die error or one of those pristine high-grade versions, you could be looking at tens of thousands of dollars, and in rare cases, possibly more. The coin market is volatile, and values can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and economic factors. Right now, the top-end value of $1.9 million is associated with those few ultra-rare error coins in perfect condition. If you're planning to sell, consider putting your coin up for auction at a reputable auction house. Places like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for high-end coin sales, and they have access to wealthy collectors who are willing to pay a premium. Make sure to get your coin graded first. This will give potential buyers confidence in its authenticity and condition. So, what do you think, coin hunters? Is it time to check those old jars and rolls of pennies? You never know, there could be a rare gem hiding right under your nose. Remember, it's all about the details. Look for mint marks, errors, and always evaluate the condition. You could be one of the lucky few who turn a humble penny into a massive payday. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare and valuable coins, hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. We've got tons of great information coming your way to help you become a better collector and maybe even make some serious cash from your pocket change. We're diving into a fascinating story of a coin that you've probably seen 1,000 times before, a simple 1973D mint mark Lincoln penny, that is worth a whopping $1.8 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. 1 cent, originally minted in 1973, now valued at over $1 million. Let's get started. This penny right here could be worth a fortune. So, what makes the 1973D Lincoln penny so special? Is it the rarity? Is it an error? Is it something else entirely? Let's break down exactly why this coin is worth so much and how you can check if you have one hiding in your loose change. First off, let's take a trip back to 1973. The United States Mint was bustling, producing coins for the American public. That year, over 3.7 billion Lincoln cents were produced across different mint locations, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Today, we're focusing on the Denver minted penny, marked by a tiny D below the year. Denver was a significant mint location, and these coins were distributed all across the country. You may think, with billions of coins minted, what's so special about the 1973 D penny? Great question. It turns out that there are a few rare variations of this penny that collectors are willing to pay huge sums of money for, specifically when the condition and uniqueness come into play. When we talk about the value of a coin, condition is everything. Collectors use a grading system called the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, all the way up to mint state, MS 70. The 1973D penny that is worth big money is typically graded MS 65 or higher. This means it's in nearly perfect condition, no scratches, full luster, and strong details. Coins graded at this level are incredibly rare since most pennies have gone through everyday use, meaning they are worn, scratched, or tarnished. But it doesn't stop at the condition. What really excites collectors are errors or rare varieties. The 1973D Lincoln penny we're talking about today has some unique attributes that make it so valuable. One of these includes the double die error. This occurs when the coin is accidentally struck twice by the die, causing a doubling effect. You can spot this in features like the date, the word Liberty, or even Lincoln's profile itself. Look closely at this image, see how the letters in Liberty appear doubled. That's a sure sign of a double die, and collectors are paying huge premiums for coins like this, especially when the doubling is prominent and easy to see. Now let's talk about the market value. Recently, a 1973 D Lincoln penny sold at auction for an incredible $1.8 million. This price reflects not only its mint condition but also its rarity and error type. For a coin to reach such a value, it must be authenticated by a professional grading service, like PCGS or NGC, and certified as having these unique characteristics. The auction house's credibility and the excitement of the bidders also play a big role in driving up the price. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these rare pennies sitting in a jar at home? The answer is, yes, it's entirely possible. Many people don't realize just how much potential value is sitting in their change jars or old collections passed down through the family. To find out if you have a 1973 D penny worth millions, you need to do a few things. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Examine the penny carefully for any doubling around the lettering, date, or Lincoln's features. Check the overall condition of the coin. Is it free of major scratches? Is the luster still intact? If it looks promising, it's time to consider getting it graded. There are two major coin grading services, PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Both are well respected in the collector community, and getting your coin graded by either can vastly increase its value if it's deemed to be in excellent condition or a rare variety. Keep in mind, there is a fee for grading, so it's important to assess whether your penny has enough potential to be worth the investment. But beware. With high values like this, there are always scammers out there trying to take advantage of the excitement. Make sure you educate yourself on the markers of a genuine double die and only buy coins from reputable dealers or auction houses. Imagine finding out that a penny you've had all along is worth $1.8 million, that's the dream, right? The odds might be slim, but it's certainly possible. Coin collecting can be incredibly rewarding, not just financially, but as a way to connect with history and uncover hidden treasures. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. Who knows, maybe you have a piece of history worth millions sitting right in your hand. And if you do, you now know exactly what to do about it. We're diving into something truly fascinating for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. We're talking about the elusive 1978 mint mark Lincoln penny. This isn't just any ordinary penny, it has been known to fetch astonishing prices, up to $1.7 million in the current market. That's right, you heard me correctly. So, grab your coin albums and let's explore what makes this penny so valuable. First, let's take a closer look at the 1978 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent piece, has been a staple in American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what's special about the 1978 mint mark penny? Well, in 1978, pennies were minted at several locations, including the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The key here is the mint mark, which can dramatically affect a coin's value. Show examples of the mint marks: P for Philadelphia, D. While the standard 1978 penny is worth only a few cents, some mint mark variations have been known to be extraordinarily valuable. Now, let's discuss the rarity of the 1978 Lincoln penny. The key players in this story are the proof coins **** and the error coin. In 1978, the U.S. Mint produced a limited number of #proof coins *** with an S mint mark, primarily for collectors. These coins were made with a special process that results in a mirror-like finish, making them highly sought after. Where a coin was mistakenly struck with an incorrect die or other manufacturing flaws, these errors can significantly enhance the value of a coin. One known example of a 1978 penny with an error is the double die penny, which can also fetch thousands or even millions if graded correctly. So, what's the current market value of these pennies? As of now, the 1978 Lincoln penny with a significant error or proof coin can be valued at up to $1.70 million. Prices fluctuate based on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. For example, A well-preserved proof coin could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, while those with notable errors might reach staggering amounts. It's essential to keep an eye on current auction trends, as prices can change rapidly. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and other coin auction sites are great places to start if you're looking to buy or sell. If you're interested in diving into the world of coin collecting, here are a few tips to get started. Familiarize yourself with the different mint marks and coin varieties. Understanding what to look for is crucial. The condition of a coin is essential for its value. Use tools like magnifying glasses and coin holders to protect your collection. Consider getting valuable coins graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A good grade can significantly increase a coin's value. Engage with fellow collectors. Online forums, local coin clubs, and social media groups are excellent resources for knowledge and potential trades. Keep an eye on market trends and news in the numismatic world. Being informed can help you make smart buying and selling decisions. In conclusion, the 1978 Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change. It represents a unique opportunity for collectors and investors. With the right knowledge and resources, you could potentially find a coin that's worth a fortune. We're diving into a specific coin that has garnered quite a bit of attention and value over the years, the 1991 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little cent could be worth a whopping $1.6 million, but before we get into why this penny is worth so much, let's take a step back and explore its history. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need to understand why this penny could be hiding in your change jar. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin quickly became a beloved part of American currency. The Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes over the years, but the 1991 edition is particularly noteworthy, especially with that D mint mark. The D signifies that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. Each year, the U.S. Mint produces billions of pennies, but only a handful end up being valuable for various reasons. Now, let's zero in on the 1991 D Lincoln penny. Most 1991 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, but some have sold for much more due to unique errors and condition. There are specific features of the 1991 D penny that can make it exceptionally valuable. For instance, one of the rarest varieties is the 1991 D penny with a double die obverse. This means that the front of the coin has a noticeable doubling effect, particularly on the word Liberty and the date. Coins with this error are incredibly rare and can fetch prices in the thousands to even millions of dollars. The auction records show that one of these double die specimens sold for $1.6 million. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. So, how do we determine the value of a 1991 D penny? Well, the value depends on several factors: condition, rarity, and demand in the collector's market. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state. A penny in mint state condition, with no wear and excellent detail, will obviously command a much higher price. As we mentioned earlier, specific errors make certain pennies much rarer than the average 1991 D. The current interest in coin collecting and the popularity of specific errors can also drive prices up. Now, let's discuss how to spot a valuable 1991 D penny. Here's what to look for. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin. If you see any doubling in the letters of Liberty or the date, you may have a double die obverse penny. Besides doubling, other errors, like off-center strikes or missing elements, can increase a coin's value. A penny that looks shiny and new is more likely to be valuable than one that's heavily worn. If you think you might have a valuable 1991 D penny, you might be wondering where to buy or sell it. Here are some options, always a good start. A professional can help you assess your coin's value and authenticity. Websites like eBay can be a great place to sell rare coins, but make sure to research to get the best price. These events gather collectors and dealers, providing a great opportunity to buy or sell rare coins. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for that 1991 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You never know when you might find a rare gem that could be worth a fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a seemingly ordinary coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 2013 mint mark 1-cent Lincoln penny. You won't believe that some of these pennies are worth up to $1.5 million. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about how much your spare change could be worth, stick around. Now, let's explore what makes this penny so special, why its value has skyrocketed, and how you can check if you might have one of these hidden treasures at home. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, celebrates the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. By 2013, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these 1-cent coins, but not all are created equal. The 2013 penny features the familiar design of Lincoln on the obverse, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's the twist, not all 2013 pennies are valuable. The value of a coin typically hinges on its rarity, condition, and mint mark. In 2013, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with 3 distinct mint marks: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Let's break these down. First up is the P mint mark, the standard penny produced in Philadelphia. While millions were produced, it holds little value above face value. Next, we have the D mint mark from Denver, which also produced millions of pennies in 2013. Again, these typically don't hold significant value, but here's where it gets interesting: the S mint mark. This penny, produced in San Francisco, is what collectors are looking for. Only a limited number of these coins were struck, especially those with special finishes. The S mint mark pennies are known for their proof finishes, which are created with a special process that results in a mirror-like surface. These coins are not only rare but also highly sought after. Now, it's important to understand that condition matters a lot in the world of coins. The grade of a penny can significantly influence its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear will fetch a much higher price than one that is heavily circulated. For example, a 2013 S penny in uncirculated condition can easily reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But if it's in less than perfect shape, it may only be worth a couple of cents. So, what drives the demand for these pennies? The answer is simple: collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins to complete their sets. As more people become interested in coin collecting, the demand for specific mint marks and conditions, like our 2013 S penny, increases. Recently, sales of these rare coins have surged, with some auctions reporting prices as high as $1.5 million. Imagine that, a penny that could make you a millionaire. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if you have a valuable 2013 penny. Here are some quick tips to help you determine its worth. Look on the reverse side of the penny. If you see an S, you might have something special. Is it shiny and new looking, or is it worn out? The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you have a rare coin, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Coin values fluctuate. Websites like Numismedia and CoinMarketCap provide valuable insights into current trends and prices. In conclusion, the 2013 mint mark Lincoln penny, particularly those with the S mint mark, has become a treasure for many collectors and investors. With a current market value reaching $1.5 million, it's a reminder that sometimes, our spare change can hold incredible value. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been buzzing in the numismatic world, the 2016 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You won't believe the staggering value this little coin can fetch. Buckle up, because we're going to explore its history, why it's worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million, and how you can check if you have one of these rare gems. Let's get started. First off, let's clarify what we're talking about. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, has been around since 1909. It features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 2016 D Mint Mark penny is unique, as it was minted in Denver, Colorado, and has a distinctive D mark indicating its origin. In 2016, the U.S. Mint produced billions of these pennies, but only a select few have characteristics that set them apart and make them truly valuable. So, what makes the 2016 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and the specific grading it has received. While billions were minted, only a tiny fraction were produced with an error. The 2016 D penny with the double die error is the one that collectors are after. This means that the coin has an unusual doubling of the features on the coin's obverse side, making it a striking piece. The condition of the coin is paramount in determining its value. Coins graded MS-68 or higher by professional grading services can command exorbitant prices. As with any collectible, demand drives value. The 2016 D penny has garnered interest from both novice and serious collectors alike, which has inflated its market value dramatically. Now, let's talk numbers. The current market value of the 2016 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double die error has reached a staggering $1.4 million. Just imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. In fact, there have been several documented sales in recent years where these coins have sold at auction for well over $100,000. The market for rare coins is booming, and the 2016 D penny is at the forefront of this trend. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2016 D penny? Here are a few steps to follow. First, check the reverse side of the penny. If you see a D below the date, that's your starting point. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin closely. The letters and the features of Lincoln's hair should show noticeable doubling. If you see this doubling effect, you might have a winner. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly increase its value on the market. If you find that you do indeed have a valuable 2016 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. Renowned auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers often host events that feature rare coins, providing a great platform for selling. Websites like eBay or Etsy can also be good avenues to sell your penny. Just be sure to list it with clear photos and a detailed description to attract buyers. Attending local or national coin shows can also be an excellent way to connect with collectors and dealers who might be interested in purchasing your penny. So, there you have it. The 2016 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of currency, it's a collectible that could make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin collecting insights. And remember, keep your eyes peeled for those hidden treasures in your pocket change. Happy hunting, and we'll see you in the next video.